After days of missile strikes, drone incursions, and rising casualties, India and Pakistan have agreed to have a full and immediate ceasefire brokered by the United States. Hi, I'm Eliza Fatma, and this is the latest update from South Asia. US President Donald Trump announced that both countries had agreed to end hostilities following what he called a long night of talks mediated by the United States. He congratulated India and Pakistan for using common sense and great intelligence to pull back from the brink of war. The ceasefire follows a week of high-level diplomacy led by the US Secretary of State Marco Rubio, who spoke with Army Chief General Asim Munir, Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar, and India's Foreign Minister Jaishankar earlier today. Rubio repeatedly urged both sides to re-establish direct communication, offering US support to facilitate dialogue and prevent further miscalculation. Other countries, including China, Russia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, and Turkey, had also joined calls for restraint, with Beijing urging both sides to prioritize peace and return to political dialogue. The current crisis erupted after the Pahalgam tragedy, which Islamabad had warned would be used by India as a pretext for military action. On May 7, India launched Operation Sindoor, carrying out a series of strikes across Pakistan. According to Pakistan's military media wing ISPR, 24 missile impacts were recorded in 6 locations, killing 33 civilians and injuring 76. In response, Pakistan downed 5 Indian fighter jets, destroyed brigade headquarters and checkposts along the line of control, and began a steady campaign against Indian aerial incursions, downing 77 Indian drones in total since 7 May. The conflict peaked on May 10 when India launched air-to-ground missiles targeting 3 Pakistani air bases. Hours later, Pakistan responded with Operation Banyanun Marsoos, targeting over 26 Indian military sites, including air bases in Udhampur, Pathankot, Adampur, Bhuj, and Bhatinda. With the ceasefire now in place, the world breathes a cautious sigh of release. But questions remain. Will the calm hold? Will dialogue follow? And how will both nations address the deep grievances that brought them to the edge? I am Eliza Fatma, and this was your roundup for the Pakistan-India tensions. For verified news updates and in-depth coverage of South Asia's biggest geopolitical flashpoint in decades, subscribe to Dawn News English.